do good things for the weekend?
Wait.
No one does.
I'm gonna go to the mall this weekend, and I might buy my LeBron.
Oh, how much do those cost?
Oh
my.
I want to get the red
I
one.
would have gotten bankrupt right now.
I would have too. I spent like $10 on shoes.
That's it?
Johnny.
Oh, me and Josh, we made a restaurant figure. We made a restaurant and industry.
What restaurant?
Ours.
I don't know. Okay.
I've heard of that restaurant.
You talk to me.
Okay, so today and tomorrow, I'm gonna spend some time with my mom. I'm gonna see my mom, and I'm gonna see my sister. And I don't know if she's pregnant yet, but my mom's not mad at her. And yeah.
Cool. Angela,
I get to watch movies this whole weekend
like in the theater or at home?
at home and do nothing.
What kind of movie are you gonna watch? You should watch The Secret Garden.
What? Sounds too scary.
It's a garden that is secret. Good.
Yesterday I just got that my cousin coming to
Is he your age?
Huh?
How old is he?
It's like 15, 16.
Are you gonna stay with you?
Huh?
Is he gonna stay with you?
Yeah.
Cool.
You missed my baby.
Josh, last one.
Okay, so for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm gonna go to California for my cousin's wedding.
This week? Next week?
Okay, so today we are going to use the skills we learned yesterday, how we made the Punnett squares to predict what babies of SpongeBob would look like.
Billy Bob.
Good question. We are going to use that information from yesterday to try to design a better rice plant.
Wait.
So you guys, a couple weeks ago, had a rice plant, or a reezot.
Wait.
You gave it a name. It was your baby. Those babies have been in the back cabinet, growing old. Now they're adults,
Aww.
and they're ready to have some babies of their own.
They grow so fast.
He's a.
This boy, okay, it's not 13.
Johnny. So, today we are going to use the Punnett squares like yesterday, but with your traits from your reezot to find out what kind of babies your reezots can have. You're going to be with your partner that you made your original reezot with.
My partner's gone. My partner's gone too.
If your partners are gone, I'll figure it out after we get your pairs together.
Join me and Josh.
So, there. So you guys have these posters with your old reezot traits. You're going to get them back, and you're going to use them with Punnett squares to make new reezots. You need to choose the trait that you think is the best trait. And a really important thing is you're going to have to explain to me why that trait is the best. Because some of the reezot traits were a little bit weird, we're going to go over them and maybe figure out which ones we think might be better or worse, and which ones you should try to get when you're doing your crosses. So up here we have all the traits. First one was H's. Oh, first, can you guys, if you have them, take out your reezot packets from last time? Or the last time we made reezots. It was several weeks ago.
Yeah, that's still. Oh,
It says my reezot page. Yeah, it's
Oh,
right there.
the one I read got to read.
My reezot traits. That's the name? Oh.
I'll find it.
Found it.
Found it?
I'm looking for it.
This is because you don't have a binder. Why is it in your binder?
You get it organized.
You need to.
I know, right? My what do you think? I'm mine, all my stuff. No, all my stuff right like that. I told you to put it in the.
You have 10 more seconds to finish it.
No, man, it's a little bit more.
If you Okay, please stop paging Ryan and Johnny. Leave it for right now. Just look up here. Johnny. Thank you. You can look for it again later, but I want you to pay attention to it. So our first trait, if you remember, was H's, and that was the height. Do you think it's better for a plant to be tall or short?
Tall.
Why? Please raise your hand. Not tall. Kevin.
Tall.
Why?
Tall because like. Well, that's kind of dumb.
Cancel that one. Dave.
Because it's closer to the sun.
Maybe it might get more sun.
Oh,
What's
no.
what's another reason? Kevin again.
Maybe like it has like more energy in it. Like.
Because it's tall?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how that would happen. Johnny?
And if it's tall, it's probably have more leaves, and the leaves have
So it's tall, it might have more leaves. There are a lot of reasons why, and the important thing with this is there's not one right answer. It's not that tall is the right answer. If you think short is better and you have an explanation, that is fine. Somebody earlier today thought short was better because if there was a storm, the stalks wouldn't break because, like, if wind or hail or something. I mean, and then other people think tall is better because it gets more sun or maybe it has more seeds. It's your choice in your group. We're just going to go over maybe some of the pros and cons of each thing. Next one was leaf color, green or white. What do you think is better, green leaves or white leaves? Robbie?
Green leaves.
Why?
Because, white leaves wouldn't attract enough heat.
What are leaves trying to attract? Is it heat?
Sun.
Sun. What do they do? What do leaves do with the sun?
They make sugar out of it.
Yeah, what is that process called? Do you remember?
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. So can white leaves photosynthesize?
No, not very good.
They don't have the chlorophyll. So with this one, green might be better because green leaves photosynthesize. And the word's up here if you want to write it down later and you don't know how to spell it. You can look up here. The number of leaves. Do you think it's better to have one leaf or two? Dave?
2.
Why?
I know.
Jen?
Because more rice. More rice.
Rice doesn't grow on the leaves.
Oh, does it?
No. Morning. More photosynthesis. More leaves to get more sugars. The number of spikes is a little bit confusing unless you can look at a reezot. What are these spikes doing?
Pulling up.
What are they doing at the top there? Oh, gosh, they're holding the seeds.
That's what
If I have only one spike on this, how many seeds would I have? 3.
Oh.
How many do I have with two spikes?
6.
So do you think it's better to have one spike or two?
sometimes more can be better.
Unless you don't want a lot of seeds, I guess. I don't know. So the spikes hold the seeds. For drought resistance, who remembers what is a drought? Peter.
Very dry.
No rain. So Cindy, please tell me, do you think we want it to be resistant to drought or not? Why?
Because there's not enough water to
Yeah. The next one is pest resistance. Paula, do you think it should be resistant to pests or not? Why? If it's resistant to pests, the insects won't eat the plant. There's another good reason to have pest resistance. Kevin?
So it will, did you say it will not eat the plant?
Yeah. Farmers use, even if the plants aren't pest resistant, farmers use something to kill the bugs, right? Right.
They use poison to
Yeah, so they use poison. If it's resistant, do you still need to use poison?
Nope.
Oh. that's another reason it might be good to be pest resistant. Amount of starch. Who remembers what starch is or does? Noah?
I think it's like a complex type of sugar.
Yeah, so why do we care about it? What do we do with rice? We eat the rice. Do you think we want a lot of starch, a medium amount of starch, or not very much starch? Dave, hand raised, thank you. Medium amount? It might be, I don't know. Josh? More nutrition? So starch is nutrition for us. It doesn't, I don't think it does a whole lot for the rice plant itself, but when we eat it, we like lots of starch because it'll fill us up more. The last one's the number of seeds. Tachina, do you think it's better to have more seeds or less seeds? Why? What do we do with the seeds of the rice plant? Eat them. Do we want more stuff to eat or less stuff to eat? More. Yeah. So, you are going to do this with your old partner, so please find your old partner and sit next to them at a table. If you don't have your old partner, please just stand up here and I'll find a replacement for you. Josh and Jeff. Ryan and Ryan. Kevin and Peter. Robbie.
Not even to yourself? I don't think so.
Noah and George.
Not that I remember.
Bella and Angela. Miracle and Tachina. Dave. Itachi and Brian. He's probably having
She wasn't here.
We're getting home.
What you guys will do is you're just going to combine your two and work as a team.
What did he do?
Alright, let's get attention up here in 3, 2, Peter, Shannon, 1. You all have this piece of paper. If you look at it, there's a column for parent combination, offspring genotype, and offspring phenotype. What you're going to do first is look at your 2 posters. Ooh, what's going on here? We have an extra group. We have an extra group.
Do you want another poster? No.
Well, we've grouped of 3 there. I'll figure out your group situation in a second. For right now, you'll take the 2 posters for your group, and then under parent genotype, you'll start with the top. So for these guys with Pollo and Pancho, they'll put big H by big H little h, which is actually what I already have up there. So they'll put that on their parent phenotype. Then they'll just go down the line and fill in all the parent phenotype. Once they've done that, I'm going to give everybody one of these guys and a wet erase marker. So you